If you've been seeing the number 777 on clocks, on license plates, on receipts, in the quiet corners of your life, then pause right here, right now, because your soul is whispering. Are you listening? This is no coincidence. You did not arrive here by accident. There is a divine intelligence, gentle and ancient, that has guided you to this exact moment, and it wants to speak to you. Breathe. You are entering sacred space. The number 777 is a soul signal, a whisper from your angels, a confirmation that you are in alignment, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. It is both a sign and a sanctuary. It is both a message and a miracle. When life feels uncertain, when you've been asking for a sign, when the path ahead seems hidden in fog, 777 appears not as a demand, but as a loving reminder. You are seen, you are known, you are deeply, unshakably loved by the universe. Let that truth soften you. Let it settle over your heart like silk, because the divine doesn't shout, it whispers, and right now, it is whispering to you. Angel numbers are how spirit sends reassurance, not in words, but in vibrations, in symbols, in echoes that dance across your awareness like sunlight across water. The number 777 is a high-frequency pattern. It vibrates with intuition, inner wisdom, divine timing, and spiritual awakening. It's a number of alignment, and it often comes after you've been doing deep work, maybe without even realizing it. This number doesn't arrive to push, it arrives to affirm you. It says, you are exactly where you need to be. It says, keep going. It says, the universe has heard you, and miracles are on their way. Maybe you've been healing quietly. Maybe you've been facing things others can't see. Maybe you've been rising in ways you didn't know were possible. If so, 777 is your angelic applause. It's the universe holding your face in its hands, saying, I see the strength behind your softness. I see the light you've protected in the dark, and I am here to bless you. Can you feel that? Take another breath with me. Let this message move deeper into your being. You are loved, you are worthy, you are ready to receive. You see, numbers are not just mathematics. They are vibrations, they are archetypes, they are portals, and 777 is a holy one. For the next few moments, we are going to explore the mystical, powerful, soul-stirring energy of 777. We will walk together through the numerology, the symbolism, and the divine messages this sacred number holds just for you. So if you've been feeling curious, if you've been craving clarity, if your heart aches for reassurance, you're exactly where you're meant to be. This is your soul remembering something ancient. This is your heart aligning with the rhythm of the cosmos. You're not just watching a video, you're answering a call. So stay with me. Let your heart remain open. Let your spirit stay soft. Because 777 is here to offer more than just knowledge. It's here to offer healing, hope, and divine confirmation. Are you ready to walk deeper into the mystery? Are you ready to listen, not with your mind, but with your soul? Then come. Let's walk together into the mystery of your angels are ready to speak. Are you ready to remember? If you've been seeing the number 777 on clocks, on license plates, on receipts, in the quiet corners of your life, then pause right here, right now, because your soul is whispering. Are you listening? This is no coincidence. There is a divine intelligence, gentle and ancient, that has guided you to this exact moment, and it wants to speak to you. Breathe. You are entering sacred space. The number 777 is a soul signal, a whisper from your angels, a confirmation that you are in alignment, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. It is both a sign and a sanctuary. It is both a message and a miracle. When life feels uncertain, when you've been asking for a sign, when the path ahead seems hidden in fog, 777 appears not as a demand, but as a loving reminder. You are seen. You are known. You are deeply, unshakably loved by the universe. Let that truth soften you. Let it settle over your heart like silk, because the divine doesn't shout. It whispers. And right now, it is whispering to you. Angel numbers are how spirit sends reassurance, not in words, but in vibrations, in symbols, in echoes that dance across your awareness like sunlight across water. The number 777 is a high-frequency pattern. It vibrates with intuition, inner wisdom, divine timing, and spiritual awakening. It's a number of alignment, and it often comes after you've been doing deep work, maybe without even realizing it. This number doesn't arrive to push you. It arrives to affirm you. It says you are exactly where you need to be. It says keep going. It says the universe has heard you, and miracles are on their way. Maybe you've been healing quietly. Maybe you've been facing things others can't see. Maybe you've been rising in ways you didn't know were possible. If so, 777 is your angelic applause. It's the universe holding your face in its hands, saying, I see the strength behind your softness. I see the light you've protected in the dark, and I am here to bless you. Can you feel that? Take another breath with me. Let this message move deeper into your being. You are loved. You are worthy. You are ready to receive. You see, numbers are not just mathematics. They are vibrations. They are archetypes. They are portals. And 777 is a holy one. Over the next few moments, we are going to explore the mystical, powerful, soul-stirring energy of 777. We will walk together through the numerology, the symbolism, and the divine messages this sacred number holds just for you. So if you've been feeling curious, if you've been craving clarity, if your heart aches for reassurance, you're exactly where you're meant to be. This is your soul remembering something ancient. This is your heart aligning with the rhythm of the cosmos. You're not just watching a video, you're answering a call. So stay with me. Let your heart remain open. Let your spirit stay soft. Because 777 is here to offer more than just knowledge. It's here to offer healing, hope, and divine confirmation. Are you ready to walk deeper into the mystery? Are you ready to listen, not with your mind but with your soul? Then come, let's walk together into the mystery of 777. Your angels are ready to speak. Are you ready to remember? There is a sacred language hidden in plain sight, and numbers are one of its most ancient dialects. Every number carries a vibration, a memory, a message, a map to the divine. When you see 777, you are not just seeing a number, you are seeing a frequency, a trinity of alignment, a song composed in sacred mathematics. Let's decode it together. 7. The seeker, the sage, the soul in search of truth. In numerology, 7 is a deeply spiritual number. It represents inner wisdom, divine knowing, and the journey inward. It is the number of introspection, of peeling away the layers of illusion to find what is eternal. Think about it. There are 7 chakras that align the body and spirit. There are 7 days in a week, a full cycle of creation and rest. Ancient texts speak of the 7 heavens, realms of divine consciousness. In many traditions, 7 is the number of completion, but not of finality. It is the completion of understanding, so that one may begin again, wiser. So what happens when 7 appears 3 times? 777 is not just a number, it is a sacred echo. In numerology, we often reduce numbers to their core essence. So let's look at the deeper layers. 7 plus 7 plus 7 equals 21, and 2 plus 1 equals 3. So within 777 lies the hidden energy of 3, the number of joy, creativity, and divine expression. This is important, because while 7 draws you inward, to contemplate, to question, to seek, the energy of 3 invites you outward, to shine, to create, to live with joy and lightness. This means that 777 is both the seeker and the singer. It asks, what sacred truths have you discovered within yourself? And then it urges, now bring them into the world, speak them, share them, live them. In its highest vibration, 777 is a vortex of divine truth and joyful embodiment. But what about its lower vibration? In its shadow form, 777 can manifest as over-isolation, spiritual bypassing, or getting lost in endless searching without trust. Sometimes, those on a spiritual path can forget that we are not here just to seek, but also to be human, to love, to laugh, to get messy, to express. So if you're seeing 777 and feeling lonely or disconnected, your angels may be lovingly nudging you toward balance, reminding you that you are not meant to stay in the cave forever. You are being prepared to return to the world with wisdom and light in your hands. Let's return to the beauty of 7 for a moment. This number has always held a sacred place in mythology and scripture. In the Bible, God rests on the 7th day, declaring creation good and whole. In Hinduism, there are Saptarishi, the 7 great sages, keepers of divine wisdom. In astrology, the 7th house governs partnership and mirrors, the sacred connection between the self and the other. Isn't it beautiful? Even in its introspection, the number 7 always finds its way back to connection. Because all seeking leads back to love. Let that truth resonate. So if you're seeing 777, ask yourself, what truth am I ready to embrace? What have I learned from solitude? And how can I now share that? What part of me is ready to step into joy after deep reflection? 777 is not just confirmation, it's activation. It's the moment when the caterpillar, having rested in the cocoon, begins to press gently against the walls. The wings are ready. The triple repetition of 7 means you are entering a period of spiritual flowering. It's as though your angels are whispering, "You've done the work, you've listened deeply. Now the path clears. Now the blessing arrives." And within that trinity, 777, there is a rhythm, a divine drumbeat, one that calls you home to yourself. This is a number of divine orchestration, of quiet miracles beginning to stir, of truths revealing themselves in soft and sacred ways. Let it fill you with reverence. Let it awaken the remembering in you. Because 777 is not a random number. It's a spiritual signature. It's your soul's alignment echoed in numerical form. And if 7 is the seeker, then what happens when it echoes 3 times? Let's step deeper. There are moments in life when everything feels still, not empty, but full of quiet meaning, as if the universe is holding its breath, and in that breath you find yourself. If you are seeing 777, your soul has entered one of those moments. This number doesn't arrive with noise. It arrives with resonance. It hums through the silence, aligning with something ancient and true inside you. Your angels want you to know you are in alignment. You may not fully see it yet, but your vibration is matching the rhythm of the divine. 777 is the spiritual heartbeat of the universe. And right now your heart is beating with it. This number appears when you are in energetic harmony with truth. When your thoughts, your emotions and your intentions are no longer scattered, but tuned like strings of a sacred instrument. You may have been walking through healing. You may have sat in silence, asking for signs, weeping prayers into the dark. And now 777 appears, not as a solution, but as a soft affirmation that your spirit is seen. This number tells you your frequency is rising. You are being lovingly guided to a place of higher knowing. You are awakening, not in chaos, but in clarity. It is the number of spiritual maturity, of inner attunement, of miracles that bloom quietly, like a lotus opening at dawn. Let's look at the themes that 777 awakens in your life. Divine timing. Things may begin falling into place with very little effort. What once felt hard or blocked now begins to shift with grace. You realize it was never about force but flow. Spiritual downloads. You may receive insights, intuitive messages, dreams or sudden clarity. These aren't coincidences. They are soul communications. 777 marks a time when the veil is thin and your higher self is speaking. Inner wisdom. You feel more connected to your truth. Old patterns lose their grip. You know when to say yes and when to say no. You begin to trust your body, your spirit, your knowing. Subtle miracles, unexpected help, healing conversations, synchronicities. A call at the right time, a door opening without you knocking. These are not accidents. They are answers. Think of a river. It doesn't push against the rocks. It flows around them. It carves space, slowly but powerfully, through trust in its direction. 777 is the river in you. It says trust the flow. This is what alignment feels like. Not perfection, not constant bliss, but deep congruence between your soul and your steps. And yet, there is also a quiet warning embedded in 777. In its lower vibration, this number can show up when we are so close to alignment, but we begin to doubt. We look outside of ourselves for validation. We forget how far we've come. Your angels want you to know, don't lose faith now. You are standing at the threshold. What you've planted in the invisible is starting to bloom in the visible. So breathe, pause, reflect. Where have you been trying to force what is meant to flow? Where can you trust divine timing instead of rushing? Where are you being called to soften, listen, and allow? Because when you heed the message of 777, life begins to mirror back your inner peace. You start to see yourself in everything, and the need to control fades, because you know everything sacred is unfolding for you, like a seed breaking open in darkness, like moonlight finding its way through branches, like truth rising up through silence. This is the blessing of 777. You are no longer seeking alignment. You are alignment. You are vibrating in harmony with your soul's path. You are becoming a living prayer, and you are ready to receive the answers that are meant only for you. Let that sink in. Let yourself feel the warmth of being exactly where you're meant to be. And now, you may be wondering, how does this divine alignment begin to shape your outer world, your relationships, your work, your sense of purpose? What does it look like to live in the vibration of 777? Let's step into that next. If you're seeing 777, it's not just the number that's speaking, It's everything around it. The whisper of a song lyric that echoes your exact emotion. A dream that leaves behind a feeling you can't shake. A stranger's words that strike a chord so deep you wonder if they somehow knew. These are not accidents. These are synchronicities, the sacred breadcrumbs left by the universe to lead you home. Your angels want you to know. You are not imagining it. You are not making it up. The signs are real, and you are ready to read them. 777 is a high vibration signal, and when it appears, it rarely comes alone. It brings with it a trail of messages, not in the language of the mind, but of the soul. You might feel it as chills, suddenly, for no reason, or find yourself in tears without knowing why. You may wake from a dream that felt truer than reality, or open a book to a line that feels like it was written just for you. This is divine conversation. And you are the listener, the witness, the one being called. Let's explore some of the ways 777 might be showing up in your life. Not just as numbers, but as moments of living, breathing magic. Feathers appearing in unexpected places, especially white or blue ones. These are signs of angelic presence and support. Sudden inner knowing. When clarity drops into your awareness like a stone into still water. Repeating dreams or symbols, especially water, light, doors or birds. These carry spiritual messages from your subconscious or higher self. Feeling watched over or deeply comforted in a quiet moment, like something unseen is holding space for you. Songs or words that arrive just when you need them. Pay attention. The lyrics, the titles, the way it makes you feel. It's a mirror to your inner world. Seeing 777 during a decision, before a call, during a moment of hesitation, or after a prayer. This is your soul's yes. Your angels are saying you are not just witnessing miracles, you are part of them. This is what it means to walk in synchronicity. Not to chase signs, but to live in such alignment that they appear effortlessly around you. It's like walking through a forest and seeing the path light up beneath your feet. One step at a time. You don't need to know the whole journey. You just need to follow the glow. So here's something gentle you can do to deepen this connection. Next time you see 777, pause. Don't just move on. Take a breath and ask yourself, what was I just thinking about? What was I feeling? What question was lingering in my heart? These numbers are often answers, echoes, confirmations. Start a journal if you haven't already. Not for perfection, but for presence. When you write down these synchronicities, you begin to weave a tapestry of divine messages that reveal your soul's unfolding, and over time, you'll begin to trust your intuitive compass more than ever before. Remember this. Synchronicity is the language of the soul, and 777 is one of its most sacred phrases. It means you're not just asking for signs anymore. You are starting to become one. Your life becomes a reflection of your inner truth. Your energy becomes a signal to the universe, and everything you attract is resonating with your light. Let yourself be curious. Let yourself be enchanted. Let yourself be seen by the mystery that sees you. Because every time 777 appears, your angels are smiling. They're saying you're listening, you're awakening, you're ready. And now, let's go even deeper. Because what if these signs aren't just external messages? What if they are mirrors, reflecting your soul's next evolution? What if 777 isn't just pointing to something coming to you, but something rising within you? Let's explore that next, in the unfolding path of your spiritual expansion. If you're seeing 777, your soul is whispering, come back to the beginning. Come home to your heart. Come meet the child within you, the one you left behind when life got loud. The number 7, in its sacred essence, is the seeker, the mystic, the one who turns inward to find truth. And when it appears 3 times, 777, it's not just a sign of spiritual alignment, it's an invitation, a holy summoning, not to become something new, but to remember who you were before the world told you to forget. Your angels want you to know, if 777 is showing up in your life, you are being lovingly guided back to your inner child, that soft, pure part of you who still believes in magic, who still trusts joy, who still knows how to dream without fear. This child isn't gone. They've simply been waiting for you to slow down enough to hear them, to hold them, to heal with them. And now, they're ready to return. Often when 777 begins to appear in waves, it's during moments of deep healing or quiet transformation. You might feel a sudden desire to revisit childhood memories. Old dreams may resurface. Emotions you thought you'd buried may begin to stir again. This isn't regression. it's resurrection. The divine is showing you the roots of your wounds, not to re-traumatize you, but to reveal where light is ready to enter. Because blessings can only land in hands that are open. And the inner child, they are the most open part of you. Let's do something together now. A small heart-centered practice. You don't need anything but your breath and your willingness. Close your eyes, if you're able. Take a deep, soft inhale, and as you exhale, imagine a golden thread connecting you to your younger self. It might be you at 5 years old, or 9, or whatever age comes to mind first. Trust it. Now visualize that version of you standing nearby. Maybe they're holding a toy. Maybe they're hiding behind a tree. Maybe they're just waiting to be seen. Approach them with love. What do they need to hear? What would comfort them? What could you say now, from your place of wisdom, to help them feel safe? Take a moment here. Speak to them. Hold them. And when you're ready, tell them you're allowed to come home now. You're allowed to be joyful again. You are safe with me. Let that image settle into your heart like warm sunlight through an open window. Because when your inner child feels safe, your soul can finally soar. And 777 is the sacred permission slip from the universe to feel again, to dream again, to believe in blessings without needing proof. In numerology, the number 7 is ruled by spiritual introspection, but its shadow side can feel isolating, like you're on a lone quest with no map. Your angels want you to know, you were never alone. That innocent version of you is still with you, and the more you let them guide your joy, the more miracles find their way to you, easily, naturally, abundantly. So if lately you've been longing for play, for laughter, for softness, listen, that's your soul asking to return to innocence. That's 777 cracking open the door to your divine essence. And you, dear one, are ready to walk through. Reflection prompt. Take time this week to do something your inner child loved. Draw, dance, build a pillow fort, watch your favorite childhood movie. Let them know they're welcome in your life again. That their joy is not too much. That their pain is no longer ignored. That their voice matters. Because when the inner child is embraced, the soul becomes unstoppable. And miracles, they no longer feel far away. They feel like home. Now, let's keep going. Because when your heart is open and your energy is aligned, 777 begins to change. Not just your inner world, but the outer one too. Let's talk about how blessings begin to flow when you live in divine alignment with this sacred number. If you're seeing 777 again and again, it's not a coincidence. It's not random. And it's not just a cute number pattern on your screen. It's a message, a confirmation, a celestial yes from the universe. Your angels want you to know you are on the edge of something beautiful. Not just a breakthrough of the mind, but a shift in the fabric of your life. 777 means the energy around you is ripe. Something is blooming. Something is aligning. Something miraculous is preparing to make itself known. This is the season of fruitfulness. A moment when all the inner work, the quiet tears, the soul expansion you've been walking through, finally begins to show itself in the outer world. Not as a reward for your suffering, but as a reflection of your alignment. Because when your soul lines up with the frequency of truth, reality responds. 777 is the angelic code for divine return. It means, releted. Your prayers have been heard. Releted, your timeline is accelerating. Releted, you are entering a season of yes. But here's something many overlook. Miracles don't always arrive with trumpets and fireworks skies. Sometimes, a miracle is a quiet phone call that changes everything. A message from someone you'd given up on. An unexpected opportunity that just feels right. A deep exhale that says, I don't have to carry this pain anymore. Sometimes, the greatest miracles come in whispers. And if you're seeing 777, your angels are gently preparing you to notice the subtle blessings that are already arriving. You may feel more at peace, even when life is busy. You might sense clarity in situations that once confused you. You might attract conversations, insights, or connections that feel like destiny brushing past your shoulder. 777 is the number of energetic tipping points. Moments where everything seems the same, until it's not. You may not see the entire staircase yet, but trust this, a step is about to appear beneath your feet. You are being lovingly guided toward a quantum leap. Yes, spiritual awakening is part of it. Yes, inner peace is part of it. But 777 is also about tangible blessings. New relationships that honor your heart. Work that feels aligned with your purpose. Financial shifts that bring relief and security. Or even a fresh wave of creativity, courage, or connection with your body and emotions. It's okay to believe that you are allowed to receive these things. Not because you've been perfect, not because you've done everything right, but because you are finally vibrating in harmony with your truth. And truth magnetizes miracles. Your angels want you to expect good things. Let that sink in for a moment. You are allowed to expect good things. Not because you're being greedy, but because you're no longer resisting your worthiness. 777 is a divine echo that your energy is resonating with abundance, clarity, and love. You are not in survival anymore. You are stepping into reception. So how can you prepare yourself for what's coming? Let yourself feel it before you see it. Practice the vibration of gratitude before the blessing appears. Every day, affirm, I am open to miracles. I am ready to receive. I trust that blessings are already on their way to me. Let those words wrap around your nervous system like a blanket of light. Roll the reflection prompt. Ask yourself, what blessings have already arrived in disguise? What would shift if I allowed myself to receive joy without guilt? Where am I still dimming my desires, out of fear they won't be met? Write, reflect, listen deeply, because when your soul speaks clearly, the universe listens even more. And here's a sacred truth. You are not meant to struggle forever. You are not meant to stay stuck. 777 is not just a message, it's a portal. It's a cosmic nod that says, the blessing is not only coming, it's already here. Now open your arms and say yes. Your angels are with you. The path is unfolding, the energy is gathering, and the miracles, they're closer than you've ever imagined. But remember, miracles don't come to the mind, they come through the soul. And in our final chapter, we'll explore how to fully receive them by aligning with the heart, softening the spirit, and stepping into your most radiant truth. Let's go there together. If you've been seeing 777 again and again, in quiet moments on receipts, license plates, clocks, dreams, it is not a coincidence. It is a sacred whisper from the universe, a divine echo meant only for you, a reminder that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Let this message settle into your heart. You are on the right path. You are loved beyond measure. You are safe to trust the unfolding. The number 777 has walked with mystics, prophets, sages, and seekers across time. It is the number of holy alignment, of sacred cycles completing, of wisdom ripening into radiant truth. If it is showing up now, in your life, it means something beautiful. You've been doing the inner work. You've listened when it was hard. You've followed the quiet tug of your soul. And now, heaven is responding. 777 is a divine mirror. It reflects your frequency. It's not a reward for being perfect. It's a recognition of your courage, your willingness to keep going, even when the light was dim. Your angels want you to know, you are not broken. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are rising. You are becoming. You are returning to yourself. So take a deep breath, hand to heart. Feel how far you've come, not just in distance but in spirit. Feel the warmth in your chest. That's your truth. That's your divine spark. And it is eternal. 777 says this. You are protected, even when you feel uncertain. You are seen, even in your quietest moments. You are loved, not for what you do, but for who you are. Let these words wrap around you like a soft shawl. You have permission to rest. You have permission to receive. You have permission to believe again. Because this moment, the one you're in right now, is holy. It's not just the end of a video. It's the beginning of a new chapter. One where miracles flow more freely. One where peace finds you without effort. One where you don't chase blessings, you embody them. You are the evidence of light returning to this world. You are the living answer to a prayer your ancestors once whispered. And now, it's your time. Repeat this softly to yourself. If it feels good, I trust the divine timing of my life. I walk forward in grace. I am the blessing, and I am ready to receive more. Let this be your affirmation today. Let it be your soul's gentle vow. If this message spoke to your heart, it wasn't random. It was remembered by your higher self, by your guides, by the stars that wrote your name into this universe. You are not watching this by chance. You were guided here. So if this message warmed something deep inside you, if it sparked clarity, or tears, or peace, come back to it. Let it be a sacred touchstone you return to whenever you forget how divine you truly are. And when you're ready, leave a comment below. Tell your story. Share the signs you've been seeing. Speak the truth you've been holding. This is a space of soul family, and your light belongs here. Feel free to subscribe, for more divine messages like this, or explore the links below for a free angel number guide, personal reading, or spiritual resources to support your path. This isn't just a goodbye, it's a blessing. May your path unfold in perfect timing. May you walk with ease, with grace, and with unwavering faith. And may you always remember, you are the miracle, you are the blessing, you are the light, and the universe is smiling through the number 777, just to say, yes, beloved, you are ready. Thank you for being here. Thank you for remembering who you are. Until next time, may your soul stay open, and your heart stay soft.
God has placed 2 more divine messages on your screen. Tap to watch. Both videos carry powerful truths you shouldn't miss.